All right. PITW with Ahaya Ahaya coming today in my little greenhouse. I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of my greenhouse here. I put it all together myself and did the best that I can based on even being led by the Spirit when I wanted to order a bed. That's what they call these here. And the Spirit said, "No, you build you two beds." And I was like, "Oh, I don't want to." I really didn't want to. But the Spirit of the Most High put a vision within me and said, "Work that thing." And you know what? I did it. I did what I normally would do when I'm trying to do something in building or craft or fixing something. The Spirit would lead me and show me and guide me. And I did just that. And this is my little greenhouse. It's a small greenhouse, but I'm loving it. And I'm not done yet. And I want to let you know it was all together and I'm pretty much completed. 90%, 95% completed. And it cost the overall, after I did my little shelf and so on, as you can see behind me, I let me give you a little, it goes up a little bit. And it cost me close to 250, $250. Okay. I give you a little something something up there, and let me kind of give you a little sneak peek of what is growing. I have items: tomatoes, lettuce, squash, uh, that is growing here. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. And then on this side, let me go on this side. This little old lady don't know if she gonna make it or not. And on this side, I have some items growing. Okay, and I think that is squash. Yeah. No, that's carrots. That's carrots. And here that's growing, that is green beans. Green beans. So I have certain items. I have certain items growing, and I also have in the back here, I have organic, oregano, not organic, but basil. Um, what else? I have ginger. I have watermelon here. You might can't see it. See up on the shelf here, I have items growing. This here is over here. I call myself growing watermelon, and I'm gonna put it in a bigger space. And I want you to give you a little outlook of how I separated everything. And I'm just gonna kind of carry it and hope that you can see a little bit in how I have just giving you a little something something on how Sister Deborah called herself doing the best she know how. Okay, and this is my little greenhouse. I'm not done yet. I'm still working on it. I got a lot of things to do. Still trying to get things together. All right, all right. I hope you were able to see a little bit here. And I'm going to sit down and just talk. Again, Sister Deborah, PIW with Ahaya Ahaya. And that is prophetess in the wilderness with the I am. Ahaya Ahaya. And I'm coming a different way. I'm coming with information that places the Most High Yah on the front line. The front line of everything that's taking place, even in the world today. I want to put him on the front line. I want him to remain on the front line the rest of my living, my life that he gives me here on the earth to live. I want to put him on the front line. That means I want to be about what he is about. I want to be about what he has orchestrated things to be in this day and time. I want to give you information that he's telling me in the right now moment. You know, a lot of us is looking in the moment of the prophecies, which is excellent, perfect, and good. But there is some right now moments that Yah is in, and that we are in, that Yah has placed us. And a lot of us are in the mindset of living today for tomorrow, and tomorrow for the next week, and the next week for the next month, and the next month for the next year. But I say unto you, if we don't live in the moment, like the right now moment, and get all that he has to give us right now, we're going to be in for a great sorrow. We got to take the Most High Yah for who he is, what he is. And we got to accept him no matter how we get up in our feelings and our emotions and in our flesh. We got to know that he is the I am, and that he is all power. He is all greatness, all excellent. He is all, how would I say, faithful, all wonderful, all kind, all merciful, all grace. He's the perfect and only perfect one. It's nothing on earth perfect. Only the Most High Yah himself. Just to know mm, 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 that he is all that and some. So putting him on the front line is the place that we need to place him in this day and time. We need to place him there, embrace him there, praise him there, glorify him there, exalt him there, pray to him right there on the front line. Because we know we got issues in our own living that we need to recognize him on the front line. Being on the front line means he's going to get the victory of the fight itself. That's where we need to place him. Right in the midst of the war, where he is already at. Why? Because he's the creator of it all. So why not place him there here in us? Place him where he is, and where he was, and where he has always been. And me, myself, just owning things for what it is, it's real hard, you guys. It is so hard to just embrace the things you know that you can't change. Even if he give it to me in the spiritual realm. The long suffering and the endurance alone is needed, because you can't change it among your families, among your community, among your neighbors, among anyone or anything or multitude. You can't change the things that is already set to be. And you know what? I'm gonna come a different way. I don't think I want to change it, because he that's going to be on the front line, who is on the front line, he got everything wrapped in his bosom to go according to his namesake and according to his will. So I don't think any really wanted to change it. It's just that I feel that I want to change the things and individuals who are walking in the darkness, and have not seen a pin needle or light. You don't want them. You want them to know that don't go in that direction. Don't go that way. You just want so bad for individual to not walk in the darkness, or not play in the darkness, or not find themselves living in the darkness and conducting themselves in the darkness, and they don't see nothing outside of darkness to be righteous outside of darkness. Y'all, that's a heavy endurance. That's a heavy long suffering. And to be able to embrace it, I almost feel, now this is between just me, I almost feel like the only thing that can defeat it, the endurance and the long suffering of it, is death. It's just to sleep it on out, and let all that Yah has created and orchestrated, let it take its course. And again, it kind of make me think of trying to escape. And that I don't want to do. I don't want to escape out of what Yah has set before himself for his name's sake or for his will, even for my life. It's for his will and his name's sake. It ain't got no connection to me as an individual. I am a vessel. I am in the flesh, uh, 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 desiring and trying to walk the things of the Spirit and the works of the Spirit, the fruits of the Spirit. And it's very hard in this day and time because so many times and so much do you see that you're really thinking you're walking it as a whole, but it's like you're walking it single in Yah, you know, and that's a very powerful place to be. But I also have to think forward. I mean, think and backwards in how all the other apostles and the prophet had to long suffer and endure, and all they come to do is to give a word, a right now word to the people from the Most High God, and they suffer so great. They suffer so great. They didn't have YouTube, or they didn't have family that they can talk to and disperse their emotions or their feelings or what they were going through or what they had to do for the Yah. But I sit back and I think that I need to be more grateful because they didn't have that. The disciples and the prophets and the prophetess, I would say the prophetess, when we had to do the work of God, it was between us and Yah. It wasn't between us and everybody else. We are servants to come down here to be the mouthpiece for Yah. You see, do the works and the fruit of the Spirit, reveal those things in the midst of darkness. And that's it. We are not supposed to be battling and trying to conquer righteous and trying to nail just and trying to get victory in righteous and victory in just, get victory in upright. You cannot win trying to get something Yah didn't send you down here to get victory in. Your only son as a vessel to be the mouthpiece of the Most High Yah, even for a right now word today. A lot of people don't even understand. I got much to say, and he's saying much. It's called a right now word to the people, to give people the hope that tomorrow is going to be a better day. And it's just not today that you must be focusing on, because tomorrow is going to bring a better day and a better day in the light. But when you're in the light and you're walking and you're noticing you got darkness on every side, it's hard, you guys. It's hard because you can't see anything but darkness. You can't reason with the darkness. You can't minister to the darkness. You can't teach the darkness. You can't preach to the darkness. You cannot give darkness what the Father, who is light, can only give them. So you have to be amongst them, just as all those disciples had to walk uh, in the midst of Israel and Judah, which was millions of people, and give a right now word. And only thing stood was what they had to say, that the Most High had them to say unto them. Outside of that, just imagine the prophets having to take that back to their bed, to the rest of their time living. They had to take every word God gave them to give to the people. And not only that, they had to see the outcome, which was nothing, which was wicked and evil. Isn't it? That's something to really even think about. So when you think about even your works, you got to understand the works of the Spirit and the fruits of the Spirit is not going to be embraced. It's not going to be accepted. It's not going to be a part that's going to bring out the light. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-uh. You can't bring light out of darkness. Only one can do that is the Most High God. And once you put that here and here, that hey, that mighty right hand that stretched out arm only have the power to bring light in the midst of darkness. And that makes you wonder, well, okay, well, what am I here for? Just to be a mouthpiece and a servant of the Most High God. Yah is the increaser. He is the one that gives dark light, even if it's a pin needle light. He is the one that gives a good and just and righteous and faith and belief. He is the one. We have to keep in mind that we are servants of the Most High God, and that's pretty much it. We serve him in the way that he has called us from the kingdom to serve him, not when we get on the earth and begin to serve him the way we see fit, the way we understand it, the way we desire. I would like to take this moment just to thank the Most High God for giving me the opportunity to stand before each and every last one of you at the sound of my voice. Do I need a multitude? Mm-mm. The multitude needs Yah. Do I need a lot of lights? Mm-mm. Do I need the praise? Mm-mm. All I need is to know when and how to stay behind the Most High Yah and not get in front of him and watch him direct me left, right, up, down. Say this, say that. Mm, 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 mm. It's deep out here. It's real deep. And yes, it's worth to me. I think it's worth living alone. I can see why the disciples were alone. 99.9 were. I can see why the not the disciples, the prophets, and the disciples, them too, have left their families to travel to do the will of the Father. Even them, they traveled alone to do what they had to do. And guess what else they did? They died alone. They died with Yah in them, but they didn't take someone on the left. It didn't take someone on the right. When each one of those disciples passed away, each one of those disciples passed, I mean, died, were murdered or died, or each one of the prophets, when they got murdered and died, they died alone. They didn't take nobody with them. So you showed you the journey is a place of, in a sense, of loneliness. Because the thing about it, when you teach right, Rome is ever present. It's going to be always present because it wants righteous to be miserable at all times in what it's saying, what it's thinking, what it's feeling. But what it did not, what unrighteous and wicked and evil didn't know, that there's something greater that overrides what the prophets didn't have in the days, in the yesterday, the apostles didn't have. See, that's what people don't understand. Now he that is greater is in us. That means you can't pull up on us any old way and do what you want to do, because something is greater in us than he that is in the world. And a lot of people don't know nothing about that. Um, and that too is something that the Most High would always and have always kept sealed. Is that greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. Now, world, pull up on him now. Pull up on him now. Come on here. Try to pull up on him now. You know, and that's a form of that comfort. Letting you know, ain't no anybody gonna just pull up and think they gonna pull up and show up and show out. Because there's something in you greater than he that is in the world. Something's greater in thee than he that is in the world. I have a young man that's going to be doing videos for me outside of the zone in which I'm used to doing videos. And I'm going to, he seems like he got it together. And I'm going to do videos uh, outside of the space. And I want to, with the videos, I want to bring such a powerful message with the video in which he's going to be um, doing for me, a cameraman, and he's going to do the videos the best that he knows how, or what all he has to work with. He got quite a bit to work with. And I'm also asking for donations to those who are willing to help me pay for this individual who's going to be coming from high, he's going to be coming from low, he's going to be coming from different direction. And with him having that technology and ability to do that, I want to master uh, the message in that same level. I want to bring the message from high and from low, from the Most High Yah. Each time he gives me messages, I'm going to search the deepness within. I'm going to ask him to give me. I ain't going to ask him because every time I go to the water, he always overloaded me. But I'm going to ask him to give me what the people need today, as he has in time past. And I'm hoping it's going to allow the cameraman to feel the spirit realm of where Yah is coming from in this day and time. And I think that that's a part of the new thing that I want to do. I've already hired him to do that, and he's going to bring in um, different space. He's going to bring me from above. He's going to bring me from underneath, meaning the way he's going to film things is going to come from a distance, from up and from down, from side to side. He's going to do all kind of neat things, and that is one thing I would like to bring to this platform, this new platform, and I will. And like I said, I've already hired him, and he's. We did a couple of videos in which he's right now working on to see how we can enhance it. Because when it come down to something like that, and an individual having that type of technique, I want it as good as possible. But I want the message itself. I want the message to outbeat the video in which the cameraman is going to shoot. And I want it to blend into what Yah has to say in this day and time. I want to come forward with the message of Yah and what Yah has to say in this day and time to those that are in the light, those who are pin needle light, those that have spirit and truth, those that have the spiritual backpack, anything that's connected to the spiritual realm of Yah. I want to be able to send you a message. I want to get to you and what Yah is saying in this day and time. He has a lot to say, and we need what he has to say because I know that he's given me the spirit of endurance and long suffering, but yet, no, I need his ruach in me still to uphold me, y'all, because everything, you know what I'm learning too? I've said so much. Matter of fact, I said too much. And I sit back and I watch how it plays itself out. And I said, but Father, can they see it? They can't see it. They can't see it. It's just something about it. It's almost like it's for certain people. It's almost like it's only, Deborah, those that I'm going to suffer to see it in the spirit realm. And I'm like, but Father, if they don't see it, how they gonna know? It ain't meant, Deborah, for everybody to see it and to know it. Only what he's dealing with, Yah is dealing with in this day and time, is only his. He is not here out here in this day and time. Is he high? Is he low? Is he on the left? Is he on the right? Is he all power? Is he all authority? Yes, but he ain't dealing with everybody. He created everybody. Everything he's created, look at it going up against each other. Look at the whole world is off course. But guess what? He was explaining to me, Deborah, it didn't get off course today. It was off course yesterday. See? Only the kingdom knew that. He still had to press out and in this day and time. And we should have seen much of the right hand of the Father, much of the stretched out arm. But I think that is what he is going to bring before my plate, is to show his power and his stretched out arm. And even in his word or what he has to say today, a lot of us think that, oh, only thing he could say is what he said. Oh no, we got him bent up, we got him bent down, baby. The Most High got a lot to say, and he don't have to say it to YouTube. He don't have to say it in the way to the world. See, one thing people do not understand: Yah don't have a word for the world. That's what he's saying. He ain't got a word for the world. The world didn't already nailed who he is and how his power works and what he has allowed them to do. Right now, he got a word. for those who are in the light, who's trying to even figure out if they are in the light, or what is the light, or show me the light. Where is the gate to the narrow gate? Those are the individuals who desiring something in them to know the way. And I'm going to tell y'all, the way is so simple. The Most High has made the way so simple, so plainly seen to this prophetess right here in the wilderness. Be trying to understand, why can't they see? That's just how plain it is to see. Why can't they see? But I have to understand, only Yah has given them. See, he said he ain't coming down to give you the eye to see or the ear to hear. You already have it. So this is where we're at. This is where I'm at. I already know I have the works within me. I have the fruit of the Spirit within me. But my issue is not being caught up on in what I'm beholding in the world. Let the world, or give and gave the world what is already been given and gave. That means let it be what it is. Don't go try to buckle or debate or go up against exactly what the world is and what it's the heavens has orchestrated it to be. Give it to him. Let him have his way. You can't do nothing with it. You can't change the world. You can't get it to go in a way of what Yah is showing you and what Yah is revealing to you. Say, for instance, as a prophetess, if I was to get on YouTube and tell them what everything Yah is showing me and make it like I'm giving it to the world, I am not about to address the world with a right now word from Yah. Yah ain't got nothing for the world to hear right about now. It's what they're gonna see and the action thereof. He is not come sending his servants down here for the world. That's what a lot of them don't understand. That's why you have so many new prophetess and so many prophetess thinking that this is about. They really think this is about Yah correcting the world. Why would a creator correct the world in which he designed it to be exactly what it is from the kingdom, but yet he down here telling you to tell them this so they can correct themselves? They're not going to correct themselves, so therefore he ain't going to send you down here to correct them. Either you for the Most High Yah and where he's at today, or you for the world in whom you think that what you're going to say is going to change where they're at tomorrow. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Don't try to defeat people or battle people where they're at. Give it to them. Let them have their way. Give it to them. Give and gave them the space, the energy, the way that they going. Give it to them. Let them have it. Here, go your way. Let them have it. Because heaven's already got it listed. So it's no need in us that are desiring the Spirit. I want to tell you, if you desire to really be in the realm of God's Spirit, it's just that it to me, I say unto you, you're not far distance. You right up on him. Because to really want the desire, to want to follow him that is on the throne and do the will of what he, or for his name's sake, or for his will, just that desire to want to, it's good enough for him. That's how he rumbles. That's how the Most High Yah rumble. He's not caught up in all this make believe, or you do this, you do that, or wrap your head, do this and do that. He too great in me to be caught up on what's on the outside of me. He is too great in me to be caught up in on the outside of who I am. And that's why I don't take the space and the energy to teach people, you better dress like this, or you better eat this, or I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Even as I grow these things here, I got so many things from peas to green beans to green onions, ginger, spinach, um, turmeric, I think that's called. I got garlic. You guys, I got even watermelon. I got all kind of things growing. And do you know, in me, I'm excited. You going? Yeah. What you going to do? No, I am so excited about just growing these things. But I'm gonna do a different thing with these things. I think all the herbs I'm gonna dry up and grind up. The Kanye peppers, I'm gonna grind them up and put them in the capsule because I did a capsule, uh uh a Kanye, I think it's Kanye, I think I'm pronouncing it right. I got poor pronunciation of words, and it doesn't matter to me. But I grind it up and put it in a capsule, and I mean, it took 2 days. I mean, that thing really, oh, I don't know what it did to me, but it did something to me. It did something to my body. I mean, little things that I found on my body, and oh, next thing you know, they were gone. So somewhere it's good. And I got my capsules. I ordered those, and I'm gonna take my herbs and I'm drying them out and putting them in little capsules, and I'm gonna put them in bottles, and I'm gonna stack stuff so that I can put it in my emergency storage. Uh, Honestly, I don't know what's going on, but the feeling is I'm growing all these things, and I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff, but I know what I'm going to do with the herbs. And with the food, I think I'm going to deal with raw vegetables. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to cook the things that I'm growing. You know what I'm saying? Like broccoli, cauliflower. I got broccoli, cauliflower. I got cabbage. I got three different lettuce here. I got green beans. I got tomatoes. I got spinach, ginger, all of those things. I'm not sage. I got sage, basil, uh, oregano. I got all of that stuff. I'm drying those things out. Those herbs I'm drying out. But the plants, I want to eat it raw. You see what I'm saying? I want to take it in raw. I want to be able to come out here this winter and pick from what I have raw and add it to whatever I am eating until I get so used to coming outside to get what I have in this greenhouse. Now, this is the strange thing. This greenhouse cost me $69, okay? And when I have the windows, I don't know if you can see the windows right here, and there go one. When those windows are closed, when I taper them down, it's a little thing that you close, and the whole thing is closed. You come in here, it's like 90 degrees, you guys. It's so hot. My glasses fog up. I had to get out. That's how I feel that this $69 greenhouse is going to be worth investing in it for this winter. For this winter. I wouldn't make, they got the next stage, which is a bigger one, which is twice this size. I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there. I need to know how to deal with what I'm growing today. I need to grow these things and know how, and make sure that they're growing right. And I don't think I would get a bigger greenhouse at all. I think I would stay with what I have. And let me kind of move my little chair. This is my little aisle I walk through, and let me get over. What is that? Oh, the sandbag. My son is supposed to take that sandbag. And in the back is the shelves. I built this little shelf. It's not like I really wanted it, but I think I did okay. And at the top, it goes up, okay? And I do. I really like it. It's not what I wanted, but I'm so content with it. And I'm going to drop a plant on each corner of them. And these here is going to be growing. Those are all going to all be my herbs. Okay, basil, oregano, what else is it? Parsley, uh, and here we got ginger. Uh, I think it's cumin. I think that's how it's garlic. I want all of these things, but I want to dry these things out and put them in capsules. And I just wanted to try this whole winter dealing with this greenhouse, the stuff that's in this greenhouse, as far as taking on and eating and making capsules out of a lot of these items that I am growing. And like, let me show you something. I think I showed it to you, but I'm gonna show you. These are the ones that start growing already. I don't know if you can see them. tomatoes. We got a lettuce here. We got green squash there. Uh, Green beans, and look like that's another green lettuce growing. And then let me bring you this way, and just some of the greenery things that you see that is starting to grow. And don't forget, Sister Deborah haven't had this here long, and I've just been working. It's planted. Everything is finished. Everything is done. I'm just waiting for. And some things it said it takes three to 4 weeks. I'm like, but I have taken the time out, and it was not. It hasn't been a lot of time. It didn't take very much to build these beds. Hey, let me tell you, when the father put in one morning, I woke up. He said, "Build your own bed," and I'm like, "Yeah, my own." I'm just getting very, very lazy and doing things that I should be doing. I can feel my whole body is not the same. I can feel it. I can feel myself not being active, you guys. So I say out there to you all, get out here, walk, uh, do things. Do not sit around and let your body decay. That's what Sister Deborah been doing. And I don't want to do that. And it's almost like if the enemy can get you just stressed and you wonder, well, what are you stressed about? You can't change nothing. You can't change nobody. Stress that. How about that? Stress that. The more I need to focus on that it is finished. He has everything completed and done. As many times he's said it to me, Deborah, that needs me, it needs me. You'll think I will be tired of trying to or wanting to make it right. It's not going to be right, you guys. So make it the best that you know how to make it. Uh, I'm going to do something different on this page. I'm excited because, like I said, yesterday we went out and did a few videos. My cameraman, and I really liked the idea of what he was doing. And I liked the idea of how it pulled away from me, went up high, showed the gateway arch and everything, and then pulled right back down to my message as I'm speaking. I really like that, and I thought that it will work very well, even if I get out and start to minister to people or hand out the coats this winter. Um, I think all of that my cameraman is assigning himself to uh, to do just that, and I appreciate him. Um, he said he's willing, so I'm hoping he stick with me on that. He showed me some work, and I really liked it. So I'm looking forward to him putting it all together and even uploading a couple of before this week is out. I'm hoping my fingers are crossed that we can get a couple of where you can get the idea of what Sister Deborah is going to be doing. I want to go outside since I know that Yah is on the front line. I need to go outside of the zone in which I've been inside. I need to go outside and deal with individuals at a different level. Um, and that's the thing about me saying that I'm putting the Father on the front line because Him being on the front line is a blessing within a blessing because it's actually showing you that the one that's on the front line is the number one uh, 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 how would I say it, soldier. And if Yah is the only one on the front line, that's all I need. You see, so I'm putting him on the front line in my heart, in my mind, in my being, in my strength. You see, I want him on the front line in a way that maybe I have not put him to that level, but I know that he's in me. So I figured, hey, but I want to speak it. I want to reveal it. I want to show him on the front line. Y'all, we ain't got nothing else. Ain't nothing else left. It's nothing left. And it's sad that we have to get to the level where there's nothing left to really reveal he is somebody. And he is the only hope and the only um, one for us. Good thing about it is he holds the beginning and the end. my drink, my coffee, still hot. He holds the beginning and the end. So I, Sister Deborah, I'm gonna end this video, and I hope you got something out of it. Put the Most High Yah on the front line before you. Don't try to pick him up and move him out the way. Let him be there. Let him reside there. Let him stay there. Let him be in the midst. Mm, 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 mm. Because we all have different kind of battles, different kind of wars is actually taking place. Different issues are actually taking place. But when you can put him on the front line, no matter what the issue is, good or bad, he's on the front line to handle it. So I, Sister Deborah, say unto you, I hope you got something out of it. And I tell you what, I will be back. Shalom and shalom. I'm trying to cut it off. Hope I can get it.